Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. My name is Chloe, and in today's video I'm going to be doing the Black girl in Korea tag. So I found this on another video, and I believe that the original person though who started it was called mimimina. And so I have changed a couple of the questions just because they didn't apply to me. So yeah, let's just get started. First question is your hair natural or relaxed? So my hair is natural. I've been natural for about 10 years, I think. For those of you who don't know, this is a wig, and I wear my hair just cornrowed under, and yeah, I just braid my hair in a cornrows and put the wig on and go about my business, but it is natural. 2, do you wear your hair out or mainly in protective styles? So I wear a wig most days, and if I'm not wearing a wig, my hair is in braids, so I'm always in protective styles. I think I've only worn my natural hair out just a few times, but yeah, mainly protective styles. Question number 3, what's your favorite thing about being Black? Everything, really. It's kind of weird because it took me not a while to love being Black, but just a while to get comfortable. There's always, you know, somebody saying something about your hair or about your skin or about something, right? And so yeah, it took a while to just get comfortable in my own skin, but I love everything about being Black. Question number 4, when do you feel your blackest? Around your family, your friends, or white people? This question is a little bit weird, but I do think that there are a couple of different ways to answer it. I think one way is obviously where you feel, you know, the most at ease, the most comfortable, and that for me will always be around my family. Yeah, you know, and that's not even just about feeling the most Black or the blackest. It's just comfort, and I think feeling the blackest on the opposite end will be around people who make you feel other. So, you know, if you're in a room full of people and maybe you're the only Black person and everyone kind of just looks at you and asks you random questions about, you know, being Black or the Black experience, then you might feel like really Black, if that makes sense. I don't know. Yeah. 5, what is your favorite spot in Korea? I would say that my favorite spot in Korea is probably Jeju. I've been there once and it was amazing. Jeju's an island, and you know, there's tons of beaches there. It's always beautiful and there's so much to do, and it's just relaxing. Like, you're out of the city and it's just a good time. So yeah, that's definitely my favorite spot in Korea. Question 6, how do you feel about interracial Black and Korean couples? Also a weird question. I really don't think that people should focus on race when it comes to love. Love is love. You know, you love whoever you love. And I think that as long as your core values line up and there's an understanding between the two of you, then it really shouldn't matter. I don't understand why people focus so much on, you know, what race people are. That's just my opinion. Number 7, do you speak Korean, and what is your favorite Korean phrase? Okay, so I am not super comfortable speaking Korean. I do speak it, but I'm not comfortable. I understand a lot, so if a Korean person speaks to me, I will understand, and sometimes I will reply in Korean, but most times if I know they understand English, I'll just reply in English. But I can have a full conversation if I'm comfortable. If it's not in a crowded environment, like a lot of times I've gone out to like hoeshiks, which are like teacher dinners, and you go and it's just a bunch of, you know, Korean people, Korean teachers, and everybody's talking, and then I just get overwhelmed, and so I will tend not to speak in those situations. But if I am one-on-one with somebody and they speak Korean to me, then I will reply to them in Korean, and I understand basically everything that they're telling me. As far as my favorite Korean phrase, there's a few. I would definitely say that "어머" is one of them. It's just, I guess you say that kind of like when you're kind of shocked or surprised. So I use that one a lot. I like 배고파, which means I'm hungry. So I say that a lot of the time. And I also really liked 죽을래, which means do you want to die? I know it's very strange, but my elementary students would say that phrase a lot when they fought, and so I picked it up and I just thought that it was hilarious. So yeah, those are my favorite ones. 8. What's the most annoying or funniest thing you've been asked about your hair here? There have been quite a lot. Some of them are really random, and some of them I'm just like, did you really think before asking that question? Like, really? But the one that comes to mind is, I remember one time somebody asked me if I could wash my hair, and I was just like, yeah, everybody washes their hair. Everyone. And so that was really strange, funny at the same time, but yeah, just weird questions that you get. 9. What Black celebrities have you been compared to in Korea? Oh boy. I feel like they just will see a Black person and they will just throw out the name of another Black person or celebrity that they know. So you get stuff that doesn't even make sense. Like, I've gotten Beyonce and I'm like, fam, do we really look alike? Like, stop playing games. Really. I've got Naomi Campbell, Rihanna, and it's just, yeah, names that don't make sense. I think they just, you know, they know like a few Black celebrities and they'll just be like, oh, well, you really look like this person, even if you are the furthest thing from that person. 10. Have you been to the hairdressers in Korea? I have only been to the hairdresser once, and one time only, because I had gotten a sew-in and I really wanted some highlights because it was summer. So I went in and I had, like, at the time it was my first year in Korea, so I didn't speak any Korean. I had my phone and I had the translator on my phone and I was like, I want highlights. And so I gave it to her and she was like, yeah, cool, I understand. And so she went in to do whatever was meant to be done, and I ended up with no highlights but orange hair. And she had dyed my natural hair underneath. So yeah, went home, got box dyed, dyed it black, and that was the last time that I ever went to a hairdresser in Korea. 11. How much do you pay to get your hair done in Korea? So, like I said before, I've only been to the hairdresser once in Korea, and I've never been again, and I don't dye my natural hair or whatever. As far as braiding, I tried once, again, in my first year to get my hair braided because at the time I didn't know how to braid myself. I had contacted a lady and asked her how much would it be to braid my hair, and she quoted me some crazy price, like 300,000 won. And so I was just like, no, my cheap ass will figure out how to braid my hair. And so I spent a whole week doing my hair, and after that I was like, well, if I can braid myself, I don't need to go pay somebody to do it. So I do not pay to get my hair done in Korea. 12. Have you found your foundation shade at any store? So up until recently, I had never seen any dark shades at any stores in Korea. And so I would just get my siblings or my family to ship me makeup or any type of products that I needed. But recently we got a Sephora. And so over there you can find different shades, darker shades for Black girls. So that's great. 13. Do you enjoy the Jimjilbang spa? Why or why not? Yes. So I love the Jimjilbang, and for those of you who don't know, a Jimjilbang is basically like a sauna / spa type of place in Korea. So you go there, there's different types of pools, like a green tea pool, like a cool pool, hot pool, and you can go and soak in these different baths. And there's also a sauna where you can go and sweat it out, and there's also these old ladies, the ajumas, who will scrub you down and basically just like take all your dead skin away and just give you a good scrub down. And yeah, I really love the Jimjilbang. I haven't been in a while. It's kind of weird the first time that you go, because obviously you're naked and everybody's walking around. It's separated, like men and women are in different sections, but it's still awkward because, especially if you're a foreigner, you walk around and everybody's just kind of looking at you and they want to see what you look like because they don't usually see naked foreigners around. But it is, after you get over that, I love the whole experience of it. I think it's a great experience to have when you're 14. Do you have any tattoos? I really don't know how this relates to being black in Korea, but I don't have any tattoos, so that's that. 15. Can you count on one hand how many other black people are in your neighborhood? Yeah, pretty easily. 0. At least none that I have seen. I've seen people like at the next subway stop, and like obviously in different parts of Seoul and the whole country actually, but I have not seen anyone walking around in my area that's black. 16. Where do you buy hair products in Korea? While I was living down south in Jeollanam-do and I didn't have a chance to come up to Seoul too often, I would actually just get my siblings to just send me a bunch of hair products that I could just keep for a long time, and then I would have that to do my hair. But in Seoul there's actually a beauty supply in Itaewon, and so if you go there, they have all of the hair products that any black girl needs for her hair. Yeah, so you can just go shopping there. 17. What's your favorite food in Korea? Oh, hands down, my favorite food is samgyeopsal. So samgyeopsal is basically what you go and get at barbecue, Korean barbecue, and it is delicious. It's literally my favorite thing. You can't go wrong. And there's also so many different options. So you don't only just get samgyeopsal, but you get, you know, you can get beef, you can get galbi, you can even get chicken. So there's a lot of different options, but samgyeopsal or Korean barbecue is definitely my favorite thing. I also love japchae and kamjatang, haejanguk, different soups that they have. Definitely amazing food. 18. What do you miss most from back home? I would have to say that that is definitely my family. I don't know how I have made it this long without living near my family. It's actually really insane. I talk to them every day, and it's just weird that they're on the other side of the world and I'm over here. I've been here for like 7 years, and it's just the strangest thing, but they're definitely what I miss the most. 19. What's the most annoying thing about Korea? That's a hard one. I don't really have much that annoys me. Oh, I would say that the spitting on the ground is really annoying. You know, you're just walking by and you hear an old, not even old, sometimes it's the young ones too, and they do the whole like, I don't even know what that guttural sound where they just like, I don't know what it is, but they do this disgusting sound where they just get all of the phlegm and crap and then they just spit it out. And sometimes they do it as you're walking right by them, and that is like the most disgusting thing. So that's maybe the most annoying thing about Korea that I can think of right now. 20. Who is your favorite Korean artist? Hands down, Big Bang. I think they're the OGs. Maybe not. At least for me, they're the OGs, because I know that there are older Korean artists or K-pop artists that came before them, but they're my favorite. They're definitely, I think, some of the people that led the way for groups like BTS and EXO that are so popular right now. So yeah, definitely Big Bang and 21. I love 21. I saw both of them in concert. Both of the groups were amazing, and I'm, yeah, really sad that 21's not together anymore, and I love Big Bang, and I hope that they have a comeback soon. But yeah, I'm not so much into the K-pop scene anymore as I used to be. So guys, that was the Black Girl in Korea tag. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know what you think. Please don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, like, share, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.